I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame. Today we are walking through door number 131 on our compilation list. Today we will be in one judge's courtroom, and guess what? I have another Sovereign Citizen traffic stop for you guys. This is actually the second one in a row. We normally don't feature a lot of Sovereign Citizen traffic stops, but we do have another one. So we will be in one judge's courtroom. We will be also in a traffic stop. But before I give you the location on both of those, just know that there will be a little bit of commentary added to the judge's appearance or proceeding, and also there will be chapters added, even though we're only featuring these two. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It is always appreciated. And now we will be in the courtroom of Judge Michael Olsaver out of the state of Michigan. And for our traffic stop, we will be visiting the sunny city of Orlando in the state of Florida. And this particular traffic stop is very interesting. I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot to say about it. So listen, let's go ahead, guys, and jump into 131.
Okay, we are on the record in file 21-20513-FH, People versus Robert Joseph Matson. We are here today for a hearing on a probation violation, and we are proceeding today by video conference. Mr. Matson is present from the Lenawee County Jail. Mr. Matson, my court notes indicated that at the last hearing, you waived your right to be represented by an attorney. I am required to advise you at all stages of the proceeding that you do have a right to be represented by an attorney, and if you can't afford an attorney, the court will appoint one for you at public expense. Do you understand that?
I don't think you'd be violating your oath of office, Your Honor, by allowing me to the right to a fighting clause.
Sir, I didn't ask you about any of that. I asked you if you understand.
However,
Mr. Matson, don't interrupt me. The question I asked you is whether you understand that you have the right to be represented by an attorney.
I do understand I have a right to be represented by an attorney or not. Yes, sir.
Okay. You've previously waived that right. As I said, I have to advise you that at every stage of the hearing. So I have to ask you again, would you like to be represented by an attorney at this point?
As I started to say, Your Honor, I don't want the representation. However, I will use the help of handling paperwork due to my means here and having access to certain things in paperwork. I will use your court-appointed attorneys just to help with some paperwork.
Okay, so you don't have a right to have the public defender's office do your paperwork or handle any of that. You have the right to have them represent you or not represent you. So that is your choice.
Not represent me, that's fine then.
All right. So you've previously been arraigned on the probation violation. Do you know how you want to proceed? So your options are you can plead to it if you want, which means you'd be admitting guilt. The other option is that I can set it for a hearing and we can have a hearing on the matter, and then I'll decide based on the evidence submitted at that hearing.
Your Honor, all due respect, I wish, are you working under oath of office today, sir?
Sir, I'm not going to answer these questions or deal with this. We've dealt with you before and your sovereign citizen arguments. I've rejected them all. Sir, do not interrupt me. Do you want to have a hearing or do you want to plead?
I'll take your silence under your oath, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you want to have a hearing or do you want to plead?
I want the hearing. I want to go to trial. I want to go within 90 days to a trial or sooner.
All right. So Sierra will need about a 1-hour hearing on a probation violation.
As well as I'd like you to have the arresting officers that arrested me on that day. I would like their sergeant to be dressed in uniform and at that trial on that day as well, please.
Judges, tomorrow too soon?
That is probably going to be too soon, yes.
You could do 3:30 on Monday, April 8th.
You actually have a subpoena. No, the prosecutor's office does.
Do we have anything else open that week? I hate to do it on a Monday because I never am certain that that's actually going to end at 3:30.
You have a jury trial the rest of that week. It looks like Wednesday. You have a prelim in a juvenile case at 2:30. I'm not sure how long that will last.
What is the jury trial?
The jury trial is Tory Marshall. You could do an 8 a.m. on Friday the 12th, and I can move the couple of sentencings.
No, let's do it on Monday then. We'll do it on Monday, May 8th. April 8th, I'm sorry. Monday, April 8th at 3:30. Mr. Mattson, do you want to be present in person for that hearing, or do you want to do it by Zoom?
It doesn't matter. Judge, whichever is best for the court should be fine with me.
All right, I think it will go more smoothly if you are here in person, so we will have you in person here from the jail.
All right, exactly what the hearing is going to be on that day?
So you've been charged with a violation of the terms of your probation.
Yeah.
For failing to report. So the hearing is going to be to determine whether or not you failed to report.
Okay, so it's going to be the trial that day.
Correct.
Okay, can I have the state police sergeant there at that trial?
What state police sergeant?
The state police sergeant of the arresting officers on the night of my arrest.
Who are the arresting officers?
I don't remember the exact names. But any state police sergeant in uniform would do.
Why do you want any state police sergeant to be present at the trial?
Just to show how arrests are made, and why they're made, and how they do the determination how they bring people into jail.
Well, how is any of that relevant to whether or not you violated the terms of probation?
I believe there's a lot of relevancy there. I don't see where any of it's going to affect the courts in any way, shape, or form.
All right, so the issue that the court is going to determine has nothing to do with things that happened during your arrest. The issue is whether or not
it's not about the arrest. It's about the arrest for the violation of probation as well.
All right, the only issue before the court that day is going to be whether or not you reported. So your arrest doesn't have any relevancy to that. So I'm not going to.
I beg to differ, Your Honor. I beg to differ because the jury is going to be a jury of my peers, and at this time,
sir,
you're not going to have a jury of my peers.
Sir, there's not going to be any jury. You're not entitled to a jury trial on a hearing about violating your probation.
Okay, can I have the state police sergeant there at that trial?
Hearing about violating your probation.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I'm pretty sure that last time I spoke to you, you said that I had the right to a jury trial for determining if I was guilty for a violation of probation.
I've never seen you on this violation of probation.
I've seen you, or
So
I've seen you just the other day, last week.
No, you didn't. A different judge conducted that hearing.
You're Michael Olsaver, aren't you? There was
Yes,
Judge
I am.
Anstone, and then there was you. I've seen both.
You did not see me last week.
I did.
And so you're not entitled to a jury trial on a probation violation. So again, we will have you back in person on
Well, hold
Monday.
up then. So if I'm not entitled to a trial to determine if I'm guilty or not, this is a criminal court, isn't it?
It's a criminal court where you have already pled guilty to a felony and been placed on probation.
Because I was at risk of dying in this.
I've muted Mr. Matson's device because he continues to interrupt me and not let me finish what I'm saying. Mr. Matson, I was saying that this is a criminal court wherein you have pled guilty to possessing a controlled substance, and you were placed on probation. As a result of that, your sentence was to be placed on probation. Subsequent to being sentenced to probation, there was an allegation that you failed to report in accordance with the terms of your probation. That is an alleged violation of probation. There's no right to a jury trial for a violation of probation, so the court will conduct.
Let me speak to.
I've muted Mr. Matson again because he unmuted himself and interrupted me. We will have you back on April 8th at 3:30, Mr. Matson. This hearing is concluded.
Yes.
Mr. Matson, don't interrupt me, please.
Mr.
Matson, do not interrupt me, please.
I think the court is making a big mistake here.
Mr. Matson,
I've never signed anything for
Mr.
the court.
Matson, if you don't stop talking, I'm going to your device.
Well, I didn't want
Mr.
Mr.
Matson,
Daly
stop
as my
talking.
attorney. I'm a living flesh and blood man. They're trying to sentence an all caps name. It's not me. I'm a living flesh and blood man. You're after a fictional person. The only one I've ever taken an oath to is God Almighty Himself. There's only one lawgiver, one creator, one judge. That's God Almighty. That's who I recognize.
And sir, you are Robert Joseph Matson, correct?
So, I'm a living flesh and blood man, attorney for a public officer or statutory citizen judge. I'm a living flesh and blood man.
All right. You are the living flesh and blood man who's known as Robert Matson, correct?
Attorney for Robert Joseph Matson, which would be the all caps name. Judge, there was something that I tried to talk to my attorney about. Before you let me out of the hospital, I was in the hospital or the jail. I was experiencing a lot of pain and trouble. The jail was not treating me properly. After I got out of the jail, I went to the hospital, and they hurried and rushed me to Toledo Hospital, where I almost died. Had I not been released from jail when I did, I would be dead in that county jail.
All right, Mr. Matson, we're here for your sentencing hearing today. I'm not really able to address issues of medical treatment while at the jail.
Well, I was just saying that there was something I agreed to.
Mr. Matson, don't interrupt me, please. The medical treatment that people receive at the jail is not within my purview, and I'm not going to address that today. So,
well, I just saying I was going to correct my
Mr. Matson, do not interrupt me, please. Have you had an opportunity to read and review your pre-sentence report?
I did with the secretary for Mr. Daly.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss your pre-sentence report with Mr. Daly?
I haven't had an opportunity to discuss it with him. I did with the secretary.
My secretary got a hold of him.
Mr. Daly, if you could just let me allow him to finish his answer. What were you saying, Mr. Matson?
I did with the secretary. I talked to her over the phone and told her everything looked good. And I believe Mr. Daly was supposed to get back a hold of me. I don't know if he got too busy or something else happened.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mattson. Mr. Daly, you wanted to say something on that issue.
Yes, my secretary contacted him in regards to the PSI. He said everything was right. He had no complaints about anything. I still tried to contact him back, didn't get an answer.
All right. So what we'll do is have, if Mr. Daly, if you'd be willing to step out into the hallway, we have an iPad out there that we can log into the Zoom session.
But
And
I don't think he needs that. He's ready to be sentenced, Your Honor. You have any other questions, Mr. Mattson?
Yeah, Judge, I think your court is making a big mistake here. I've not.
I appreciate that, Mr. Mattson, and we've discussed it.
Any of my rights or immunities. I'm not a statutory citizen. I am sovereign. I'm not somebody who's under the
Mr. Mattson,
jurisdiction. I've never signed anything to.
Mr. Mattson, if you don't stop talking, I'm going to your device. Okay. I've discussed all of these issues with you before.
Okay.
And
well, I object, but I mean, you're going to sentence me. That's what you're
all
doing.
right. I've muted Mr. Mattson's device because he won't stop interrupting me. Mr. Mattson, what I'm trying to tell you is that we have discussed these issues before. You've raised those issues. I've ruled against those issues. And ultimately, you pled guilty of your own choice to the controlled substance possession of narcotic less than 25 grams. And so I'm going to sentence you on that charge today. If you'd like, I will have Mr. Daly step into the hall and you can have a breakout session with him so you can speak with him about your pre-sentence investigation report. If you have questions or things that you want to talk with him about regarding that report. So I'm going to unmute your device now, and I want you to tell me whether you want a breakout session with Mr. Daly or not.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now. You want a breakout session with Mr. Daly?
Well, I've tried to talk to Mr. Daly before. I mean,
Mr.
about
Mattson,
this. And,
answer my question. Do you
yes,
want
sir.
a breakout session with Mr. Daly or not?
Your Honor, you're going to do what you're going to do. I mean, I've tried to talk to the courts and reason with the courts. I mean, if you're going to sentence me today, then I just file for an appeal. I'm an objection to anything that happens today. I was under duress when I took the plea due to my life was at stake.
Mr. Mattson, please answer my question. Do you want a breakout session with Mr. Daly or not?
Mr. Daly hasn't been much of help for me, Your Honor. So I mean,
that is not an answer to my question, Mr. Mattson. Please answer the question. You want a breakout session with him or not?
Sorry, Your Honor. It just ain't been doing me any help, no justice at all. I mean, I've already said what I had to say. If the courts is going to sentence me today, then that's what they're going to do. I don't agree with anything that's going on today. I'm sorry. It's just my life was at stake when I had talked to the courts.
All right, Mr. Mattson, please stop
yes,
talking.
Sir.
So you refuse to answer my question about whether you want a breakout session with Mr. Daly or not. The law.
Well, I didn't want
Mr.
Mr.
Mattson,
Daly
stop
as my
talking.
attorney. Yes, sir.
The record, I placed Mr. Mattson on mute again because he's continually interrupting me. Mr. Mattson, what I'm trying to explain to you is that you have the right to discuss your pre-sentence report with your attorney before the sentencing. I've asked you 4, 5, maybe 6 times now whether you want to have the opportunity for that breakout session, and you won't give me a simple yes or no answer. So what I'm going to do right now is ask Mr. Daly to step into the hallway. We'll set up that iPad. I'm going to put you in a breakout session with Mr. Daly in order to make sure that I comply with with your rights to have that breakout session. So at this point, I'm going to set that up, whether you want it or not, so that we have complied with that requirement.
Judge, I just had a repeat of him from the conversation earlier.
All right,
I mean,
Mr. Mattson, you're arguing the basis of your conviction. Again, you pled guilty to this charge. What I'm asking you is whether, Mr. Mattson, what I'm asking you is whether you'd wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or the relevancy of any of the information that is in your pre-sentence report. So is any of that information inaccurate?
Inaccurate as far as the person that the courts, they're trying to sentence, all caps names. It's not me. I'm a living flesh and blood man. You're after a fictional person.
All right. So with respect to that argument, what the court will say is that I will leave the information that is in the pre-sentence report in the pre-sentence report and deny what seems to be some kind of a request to modify the pre-sentence report based on an argument that doesn't state any cognizable legal theory about a difference between Mr. Mattson as a human being and Mr. Mattson as something else. So the pre-sentence report will stand.
Well, Your Honor, you never even explained to me what the jurisdiction was. I tried from the beginning to
Mr.
get the
Mattson,
jurisdiction
all right.
of the court is.
I'm going to mute Mr. Mattson again because he continues to interrupt me with a line of argument that I don't even know what to say about it. It just is, it's not a legal argument at all. It is some kind of fanciful belief that there's a difference between Mr. Mattson, the human being, and Mr. Mattson as some other entity, which is not recognized by the law, and I'm not going to entertain it any further. The probation officers calculated the minimum sentencing guidelines in this case to be from 0 to 9 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines?
I do, Your Honor. I do.
Thank you. Before the court passes sentence, Mr. Daly, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Mattson?
I've had the same conversations with Mr. Mattson the courts have. He's never wanted to talk about this case. He's always wanted to talk about what he perceived are constitutional issues. He pled guilty. He knew what he was doing. I do know that. I'm prepared to complete the sentencing now.
All right, Mr. Mattson, in a moment, I'm going to unmute your microphone and I'm going to give you an opportunity for allocution. That's an opportunity to say anything that you'd like to say on your own behalf before the court passes sentence.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
You said that I could say anything that I wish before sentencing.
You can.
I'm sorry, sir.
You can.
Okay. Yes, sir. Your Honor. I mean, before I took that plea, I told Mr. Daly that I wanted to sit there. I wanted him to sit there, get the cameras for the courts to prove that I was at the court date the day that I was put in jail, and said that that I wasn't in the court for a contempt of court. He said, and I told him I wanted to fight my case, but I had to be out because I had medical issues. Mr. Daly said that's fine and all, but if you stay here and you fight this case, they'll keep you in here for a year fighting your case. You will not be let out of jail. Your Honor, I couldn't do that. I was in major pain. I would have died in that jail. My proof is within the doctor's records in the hospital. I had a serious condition which would have left me dead within a week from the time that I took the plea. The following day after I got up, my wife was killed in a car accident. Just everything's been going downhill for me ever since. And now this with the courts. I don't feel that I've had a fair chance with the courts ever since I even started with the courts, because the courts has not proven jurisdiction to me. I've not written any papers out agreeing in the contract saying that the courts can have any kind of jurisdiction over me. I have not relinquished any sovereign immunities that I have. I just don't feel like there's been anything fair, which is not going to be with the court system. I mean, I've tried to say I'm not a statutory person who is within your jurisdiction. If anything, I'd be considered constitutional, but I'm not even under the constitutional laws, but I will use them if I feel necessary as a constitutional living flesh and blood man. There is no injured party. The only injured party would be the state's laws, which the state cannot be the prosecutor, the injured party, and the judge. There's nothing's right. The court case either had been dismissed or moved to a higher court. And I wasn't going to sit there and be left in jail to fight my case for a year. I would have been dead. I've been stupid not to sit there and just agree with a plea that I didn't even agree with in the first place, just to save my life. I don't think that's fair at all. It's not right. there's nothing but wrong here. It's injustice, not justice. You can't be a constitutional person and a statutory person at the same time. Either you're one or the other. And Wi-Fi wasn't working properly on my computer. I couldn't draw up my own paperwork. I've been in nothing but severe pain. I've been able to move around and do much of anything for myself. The only one I've ever taken an oath to is God Almighty Himself. There's only one lawgiver, one creator, one judge. That's God Almighty. That's who I recognize. For me to sit there and agree to anything more than that would be me sitting there violating the laws of my God.
All right. In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of your offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what's been said on the record here this morning. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. As indicated, with respect to these sovereign citizen or whatever the other arguments you're making are, we've dealt with the jurisdiction issue in the past. I've ruled on that on at least one occasion, probably multiple occasions, and that ruling is not going to change. You will have appellate rights if you want to pursue those. You're welcome to do that, but you have pled guilty in this case. I think under normal circumstances that would be an adequate recommendation. With he's gone.
Oh, is Robert Matson there, please? Okay, who am I speaking with? Okay. All right, thank you. This is Mike Stevenson, probation. Okay, he had sentencing this morning. He just left the sentence. Judge, I just spoke with a female at the number that he gave me, and she claims that he is at a heart doctor appointment at this time. That's what she claims.
Everyone back with us now. Mr. Matson, we are in a court proceeding right now, and so I'm going to ask you not to eat anything and to remove your hood. All right, I'm going to ask you to remove your hood also, Mr. Matson. Thank you. Mr. Matson pled guilty to one count of controlled substance, attempted possession of cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic of less than 25 grams, pursuant to a plea agreement which dismissed one count of possession of cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic, dismissed one count of driving the license suspended, and one count of alcohol open container. So the agreement was to one count of attempted possession of a controlled substance, dismissal of the remaining charges, and that was apparently incorrect. There was no sentencing agreement in this case. This is Mr. Matson's first felony conviction. He does have 4 prior misdemeanors. Those are all from 2015 or earlier. He has 2 2015 cases and 2002 and 2001. And so the recommendation in this case from the probation officer is for a period of 1 year of probation. And I think that, well, it also, I should say, includes restrictions on alcoholic beverages and substance use. And I think that those provisions of terms of probation are appropriate given Mr. Matson's Compass Needs Assessment scores. He did rate as highly probable in the categories of substance abuse, family criminality, residential instability, and social environment. He does have a substance abuse history of cocaine, fentanyl, painkillers since 2005. I think that it is appropriate to try to get Mr. Matson some help for his substance abuse problems. The concern I have in this case is that is whether or not Mr. Mattson is going to be willing to comply with the terms of his probation. He has, in numerous court hearings in this case, made a number of what he believes are constitutional and jurisdictional arguments that have absolutely no legal merit whatsoever. And he continued to challenge the court's jurisdiction here this morning. I understand that that may be an honest belief that Mr. Mattson has, and I don't know where it comes from, but I will say Mr. Mattson would be far better off taking legal advice from Mr. Daly than from wherever it is that you're getting it to make you believe these arguments, because as I've ruled repeatedly, there's just no merit to them. They're not rational or coherent arguments under the law. And the concern that that raises with me is that Mr. Mattson, if he does not believe this court has jurisdiction, why then would he follow the terms of his probation? And so if that's the question, then the question I have to ask myself is why would I put him on probation if there doesn't seem to be any indication that he would follow the terms of the probation? The other side of that coin is that I think a lot of this stems from Mr. Mattson's substance abuse issues, and the better way to get him help for his substance abuse issues is to put him on probation and get him into some kind of services to help him deal with that. So ultimately, Mr. Mattson, I'm going to give you a chance at probation. I hope that you are willing to comply with the requirements that are outlined in terms of your probation, which I'll read to you word for word in a moment so that you're aware of them. If you choose not to comply for the reasons you've stated or any other reasons, you can rest assured you're going to find yourself in violation of the terms of your probation. And then I am going to be imposing other penalties, meaning for you jail time. And I'll just tell you now, it'll be a short leash, because if we continue down this road, I'm already suspect of your ability to comply. So any violations are just going to confirm that for me, and you're going to find that I'm going to lose my willingness to give you a chance. So it will be the sentence of the court that you serve a period of probation for 1 year, that you serve 29 days in the Lenawee County Jail with credit for 29 days served. You must not use or possess alcoholic beverages or other intoxicants. You must not enter bars or other places where the primary purpose is to serve alcoholic beverages for drinking on site, unless the field agent has first given you written permission for your employment at a specific location. You must comply with the requirements of drug and alcohol testing as directed by the field agent. You must not attempt to submit any fraudulent or adulterated samples for testing. You must not hinder, obstruct, tamper, or otherwise interfere with the testing procedures. And you must present proper identification at the time of testing. You must pay the cost of your substance abuse testing. You must not be in possession. You must not use or possess any controlled substances or drug paraphernalia unless prescribed to you by a licensed physician. And you must not be with anyone that you know to possess those items. You must complete an outpatient or residential substance abuse treatment when you are referred by the field agent. You must complete a substance abuse assessment when you are referred by the field agent. You must pay a $30 per month supervision fee, so long as there's no electronic monitoring. If electronic monitoring becomes necessary, that fee increases to $60 per month. You must also pay court costs of $750, an attorney fee of $450, a crime victims' rights fee of $130, and $68 state costs. And that, Mr. Mattson?
Yes, I do. Hey, Judge, I just had a couple questions, if I may, from you concerning what you just said.
All right. What's your question?
Well, if there's a crime victims fee, I'd like to know where the victim is, and also, Your Honor, you said something about the jurisdiction. If there's no problem with the jurisdiction, I mean, how come you couldn't tell me exactly which jurisdiction you're operating under? Because I would have to object to what you said. I mean, it don't make no sense to me, Your Honor.
I told you that before, Mr. Mattson. I'll tell you again. I'm operating under the jurisdiction of the Michigan Constitution that sets forth the fact that the state has various circuit courts. I'm the judge of one of those circuit courts, that one be where you were alleged to have committed this crime and where you pled guilty to this crime. As far as the crime victims' rights fee, that is assessed in every case where there is a guilty plea or verdict. That is done pursuant to statute that was enacted by the Michigan legislature, and it is required to be imposed here. So that is why I did it.
Why do you not have a license plate on the back of the Tesla?
This is a brand new car. I just purchased it. I have the temporary tag.
Where's the temporary tag?
It should be on the back. Like
on the back, there's nothing there. So I don't know, maybe you lost it while you were driving. If that's the insurance, we're gonna need that too, and your license.
I don't need to give you guys anything.
What's your issue? Why are you being like that? I should have stopped you because you don't have the license plate. You said that it should be there, right? And I told you that it's not. So then where is it?
Ma'am, I don't know.
Okay, so then that's why I'm asking you, okay? And then in order for me to move forward, I will need the information because obviously I can't get anything off of a tag that's not there.
That you can release your name and name and date of birth, and it has to show you a form of ID.
What is your name?
I'm not contracting with you, but I'll give you my name. But I want to make sure for your record. Is your pen on?
Of course.
Okay, good. I'm not contracting with the state. I'm not contracting with you whatsoever. I'll give you my name solely for the purpose.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Tell me your name. I'm sorry, say that again? How do you spell it? Last name. Sorry?
I'm not in the jurisdiction. I'm not traveling. I'm sorry, I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
Oh, so she's just giving you first name.
Ma'am, we have to be able to identify you because you're lawfully being stopped.
Lawful being stopped under what grounds?
You have no tag on your vehicle.
Right, and they just mentioned.
Sorry?
Huh?
Why are you guys surrounding my vehicle right now? Now I feel threatened.
You have PC to tow the car without a tag on it right now.
So you have no tag on your vehicle. That's why you're being stopped.
Correct.
Okay. So being that you're on a lawful stop, you're being lawfully stopped with probable cause of having no tag.
What crime is that?
You have no. You're not understanding. You have no
That's not
tag.
a crime. That's not a crime.
That is a crime. Yes, it is.
It's not a crime.
Yes, it is.
Quick, get your attorney.
Are you going to identify yourself? We have to have some type of way to identify you.
Okay, what are you looking at?
10-4. She's talking to you, so then talk to her. If I was going to talk to you, you should have done that earlier.
My vehicle and all of my stuff.
I'm actually listening to the radio, so.
ID for us to identify you.
It's in my trunk.
Where in your trunk? Where in your trunk? Like in a bag?
Yes, in a packet because I enrolled her to the school, so I have a packet that's full of all of my personal documents, my social, my passport, etc.
So it's in a bag in the trunk.
Correct.
What color is the bag?
It's not in the bag, it's in a pouch.
Okay, so what color is the pouch?
Purple.
So it's a purple pouch in the trunk that has your ID in it. Okay. So can you open the trunk so we can get your ID?
I can open the trunk and get my ID.
No, we cannot allow you to get out and go in the trunk.
Well, I'm not allowing you to go in
Okay, so can you give us your name?
I just gave it
first name, last name.
I just gave it to her.
We're going to need more information than what you were telling us. Either you allow for us to get the documents out of your trunk, or you give us the information verbally. Those are your only two options at this time.
You have to.
I'm trying to work with you, but you guys are being
Go ahead and roll, Johnson.
extremely aggressive.
Yeah.
You have to identify.
Make sure you're ready to get her out of the car.
All right. We're going to go ahead and... Afuera.
You're gonna what?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is the car off?
No, excuse me, what are you about to do?
Is the car off,
What are you
ma'am?
about to do?
We're going to remove you and the passenger out of the vehicle
are
due
not
to
going
you
to do
not
that.
wanting to cooperate with
I
us and
am
provide us
not
the information
agreeing
that we are
on
asking for you to give us.
I am not agreeing to you. Excuse me, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I got her here.
Go ahead and step out. Step out.
Because you're not identifying yourself.
I just gave you my freaking name. What the hell are you talking about? Yes, I did. Do not touch me.
Get out of the car.
No, y'all.
Just come with me.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna have you come to the back of the car over here.
Do not touch my daughter.
Your daughter's cooperating. We don't have to do anything. You're not cooperating.
I'm finna get the venom off the vehicle.
I need all of y'all badge, your names, your badge numbers, etc.
Just go ahead and you can lean up against the car.
Can you let go of me?
No, so then lean against the car.
I'll lean against the car, but let go of me.
Stay right there.
I have not committed a crime. You need to get me out of
Okay,
these damn
sounds
handcuffs.
good. We already
Get me out
tried
of
talking to
handcuffs.
you. We're done
Where's
talking.
your supervisor? Sir, since she is not cooperating as an individual, doing her duties in her job.
She's doing exactly what she should be doing, ma'am.
Supervisor.
Would be happy to get a supervisor here for you, okay?
I need them now. Right now.
He's calling.
You've been uncooperative so far, ma'am, so you're gonna remain in cuffs until we're comfortable that you're cooperative, okay?
Number 28 by Vin.
Am I being arrested?
You said you're being detained until we got.
Am I being arrested?
here.
I need these off of me right now.
We're gonna wait for our supervisor, like you requested, right?
I didn't request to be yanked out of my vehicle.
Okay. Due to you not cooperating with us, that's what happened. So now we're gonna do what you want, and you called for our supervisor. He's gonna be on the way. You can talk to him further.
5 Yankee Juliet. 3.
But just so you know what's happening, right? So your mom's being detained right now because she's driving a vehicle without a license plate on it, right? So we don't know what's going on, so she's being detained. You're not detained. We just need to get you out of the car because the car is likely going to be towed. Stokes, you mind closing that door for me on the car? Thank you. Not you, ma'am. Not you, ma'am.
I need her to get the hair out of my eyes, please.
The officer there can help you with that.
No,
Okay.
I do not want her to touch me again. It's fine, please. Get out of my mom.
Okay. So you're not being detained, then, right? Your mom is. Okay. So if somebody comes to pick you up, whatever it is, they're welcome to do that. You do not have to stay here. Should you not want to. Okay. If you want to remain with your mom, you're welcome to do that. I'm just here to make sure that no cars hit you, that you're safe, and all that stuff. You're free to go anywhere you wish. Hey, Sarge. She's passenger in the van, so just making sure she's okay. Okay. What do we got going on? Driver Okay. How can I help you?
There's no crime, which there is not. I need to be removed from these handcuffs right now.
Okay.
These aggressive ass cops surrounded my car, surrounded my vehicle without my consent. Open my door unlawfully and yank me out of my car.
Okay.
When I'm not driving. I'm not doing any commercial activity right now. That's my daughter. She's going to school.
You said you weren't driving?
Correct. I'm traveling. And I know y'all don't like to play by the real rules, but I already know them.
Okay.
I'm not going to accept anything less than. And everyone here is going to be sued
Okay.
for their unlawful behavior right now. This is unreal. Not only that, but I'm pregnant and she touched me in ways that is not acceptable.
Okay.
All right.
Let me just stay here. I'll talk to the other officer. See what you guys got going on. Okay. Ma'am, your daughter said that you guys were on your way to school. Is that correct? All right. So I know she needs to get over there. So you have like school books or something like that, a bag? Okay. So I'm gonna go in there and get that for you.
What makes you guys think that you can touch my personal property? Like, who are you?
Where is it?
Right now,
I
ma'am.
have not done anything other than
ma'am.
drive
In
her
the
to school.
backseat?
You guys have literally yanked me out of my vehicle
hold on,
at 7 o'clock in the morning.
I'm
No,
trying to
you
help you.
understand how aggressive this woman is in front of me?
Trying to help you.
You're still trying to make me speak with her.
Vinny. So we're gonna just open the door, and her daughter's gonna grab the seat.
We don't know what's in there, right? I don't have no reason to believe that your daughter wants to hurt me or anything like that, right? I just don't know what's in there. So
You guys removed us from the car.
I need to make sure that whatever she gets is not going to hurt us. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay.
So ridiculous. I can't
You're
believe
okay to come over here. Okay. Your stuff. Can we open this door over here? Is that okay? Okay. I just don't want you sitting over there with cars.
Sorry, she wants to speak with you.
my mom.
Sounds cool. Good enough. That stay in here, right? I'm just going to close this for you so it doesn't get all over the car. Is it okay if she gets your phone? Do you know where it is? Yeah, okay. Just, show it to your mom. Make sure that's your phone.
Don't not touch me.
Put this phone back in the car, please.
You can't give it to your mom. Are you going to take it with you?
Oh no, she's giving it to me. Why can't
You can't have your phone. She said she was taking it with her. Okay.
Why can I not have my phone?
Because you're detained right now, ma'am.
For what crime?
The officer explained that to you already, right?
No, there's no crime taking
Okay.
place
Are you
here.
taking this with you, or are you leaving it?
Leave it in the car.
Leaving the car?
Can I talk to my daughter? Can you get away from me, please?
No, I cannot get away from you. You're detained at this time.
You can talk to your daughter, but just we can't let you walk away.
I'm not asking to walk away. I'm asking her to come here and you all step away from me, please.
I'm not.
She's right here. She's right here, ma'am. You can talk to her.
Call Chris, please.
If we're gonna do telephone communication between the two, we're not gonna allow that to happen.
You do not need to talk to her, period. Step down. Know your place.
No.
You work for us.
Ma'am.
Do not touch me. Let me. Sir, can you please get this woman off of me?
Ma'am.
I'm gonna have to put her in the car because she's not. I'm gonna have to put her in the car.
Sir, please get her off of me.
Because she's trying to do.
Sir,
She's
please.
trying to ask her daughter to call. She's
to do stuff.
asking her daughter for the phone.
You have anything on
breaking the
you?
wall right now.
Do you have anything
Get her
on
off
you?
of me.
Do you have anything?
Ma'am, would you like me to escort you over to school? Yeah. Okay.
You've been arrested for.
You've been arrested for resisting.
I'm not resisting anything.
You resisted because you did not.
I am not resisting anything.
And you're-
That is not. Sir, please.
I understand that you don't recognize the local laws and the state laws. You have a different belief
I did not
system.
refuse anything.
Hold on
I
a
told them
second.
where it was. I told them I would get it.
But
You're not allowed to get it. I told you I would get it for you.
you didn't. If you aren't providing your name and identification, if you're
gave them my name.
if you're resisting the officers,
I'm not resisting anything.
if they're trying to get,
I asked
they're
them if I
trying
could
to
talk to my daughter.
they're trying to identify who you are, and you aren't providing your name and your
I gave them my
information,
name.
but that name wasn't coming up.
What do you
And
mean
then
that
you
name's
weren't,
not coming
and then
up?
you weren't giving them anything that they could use to identify you. You're also driving in a vehicle, or you're traveling in a vehicle that doesn't have a license plate on, so that's why they stopped you.
I understand that.
Okay, so based
There
on
was one on there. I literally bought that from the
So-
dealership not even a month ago.
so based on you not cooperating and providing the officers the information they needed, that's a form of passive resistance,
It is not.
and they're placing you in
Sir,
arrest
it's not.
as a result of that. That's
Sir,
what
it's not.
that's why you're in handcuffs, because they're trying to.
Who is the injured party right now then?
I don't know if there's an injured
Then there's
party
no crime
by
here
your
right
terms,
now.
by your terms,
There's
but
no crime.
I'm just explaining to you what
whatsoever.
happened.
And I have not
All right.
resisted anything. He
Okay. Ma'am, do you want me to? Your daughter needs to get to school. Okay, so do you want me to release her to school? Do you want me to escort her to school? How do you want me to get her over there?
You can come over here.
Sir, can you please get this woman out of my face?
I'm not moving.
Ma'am, let's just focus on your daughter.
Just focus on her. Focus on your daughter.
Can you please call Chris? Is he not answering?
Okay, how you get your daughter to school? Because this is why I separated you, because you're trying to do stuff through your daughter, which you're not allowing. How are you going to get your daughter to
Who are you, my maker? Like, who are you to not allow?
We're going to close the door.
Am I going to walk her over there, or is she going to walk by herself?
I don't really think she's
I don't mind walking over.
Yeah, let's walk. We're gonna walk you over to school, okay? We're not gonna walk you into the campus. We're just gonna, so that way you're not embarrassed. We're gonna walk you up and just see you in.
I'll take her.
All right.
Somebody forgot.
Hey, Vinny, just let her know where her mom will be at, okay? So she could tell the adult. All right, go ahead and do whatever you're gonna do. If you want to just take her, we're gonna tow the car. We're gonna write her a ticket.
So, just real quick, let me just explain to you, and then this way you can explain to anybody else you need to.
Did I hear you say that the parents weren't on?
No, their cameras should have been on. I'm gonna go watch the body camera footage and make sure that they handled you in a manner that was appropriate. And
And I have not resisted once.
Your mom is required to provide us an ID, driver's license, name, date of birth, something like that.
At that point,
Law states that I don't even need to provide unless a crime has been committed.
that's not
I
true.
did not commit a crime.
Do you have a Florida driver's license or no?
I do.
Okay, so when you sign for a Florida driver's license, in part you agree
And I
that you had
already revoked it.
right.
So as I told her, my other ID is in my car.
Right.
I'm sorry, in my trunk. She wanted to go into my trunk. I don't trust either one of them because of the way that they treated me. The second they walked up to my car.
Mhm.
The second they walked up to my car.
Okay, so probably by the time you get out of school today, should be out. Okay.
Okay.
Just because you have nothing else better to do.
Okay.
You don't understand you don't understand what liability that you are.
So we're going to go ahead and get going because the longer we keep you here, the longer. This is something that you'll probably be able to get through, processed, and be out within a reasonable amount of time, or within 6 to 8 hours. So the sooner we get you down and get you processed, the sooner you can get out. So I'm not going to hold you here any longer. I'm going to let the officers go ahead and finish up here so we can get you down and get you processed, okay?
So the driver was arrested for failure to provide identification. We were pulled over for having no license plate on the vehicle.
Right.
They called you, sir, right? To pick up the vehicle. So he's now saying he wants to arrange transport for somewhere.
You want to drive it?
They're being assholes about it. So if you want to, I could definitely drive it. They're being assholes.
No, he can't drive it.
No.
So
He can, but you're here now. So now you guys, it's your policy as to what you need to do.
I mean, just because I'm here, listen, if y'all are okay with
Well, you
driving.
couldn't drive it unless I have a tag on it.
Oh, so there you go. Okay, then.
Correct. What law? Point to me what law that says if we're
let
in
me
commerce,
explain.
we need a driver.
Let me explain.
I know exactly the law.
If you get in the vehicle and you pull away, we will see you. We're going to pull you over.
That's fine.
And then
you're going to have a lawsuit. Then you're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your job, and you're going to lose your job.
I'm not worried about losing my job.
You guys have not provided a law.
If you don't mind, just I don't want to get back on.
You guys have not provided a law because we wouldn't be. First and foremost, somebody took the tag off, or it flew off. So it's not like it's a stolen vehicle.
But we still have probable cause to pull the vehicle over.
That the tag flew off, the tag, got lost. We asked her, we said, ma'am, where's the tag? She's like, she was talking to my other partner. And we asked her, where's the tag? If you just give us the information, say, where's the tag, this could have all been seized. Like, this all wouldn't happen. She wouldn't tell us about the tag. She wouldn't give us the VIN. She wouldn't give us the registration. She wouldn't give us the insurance. She wouldn't give us her name.
We still can't drive.
So at that point, if I'm stopping you, because there's no tag, because that is a Florida state statute.
That's it. It's not a law. So I want to
We're not going to argue over it. No. So this is what we're going to do. I thought you drove another car here.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You can't drive it in our presence.
Absolutely.
Since you're here, you're in control of it. No, we don't want to know that. We're going to leave.
Okay.
If you drive this car and you get stopped, again, we're not going to mess with you. But if somebody else stops you, you have to deal with the repercussions, okay? But don't drive this in our presence.
Absolutely.
We're sorry you had to come out. If you need to do whatever, we're going to know. We're just going to leave it. He's going to be in control of it. Okay?
You don't want it towed?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah. All right, so you can take possession of the car. Don't drive it in our presence. If you do get stuck driving with it, just understand that you can get stopped and get written a ticket.
Yes, sir.
Get a plate on there or something.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Like, it's not like, listen.
All right, sir. All right, so let us leave.
All right.
Go ahead and leave.
Yeah, before you do any of that. 33rd, yes.
I'm not threatening you. Say one more word and that's 30 days. 30 days.